guys, welcome back to my channel. Brag Pips here, and in today's video I'll take you through some of the pair that I took last week but also previous week and previous days, and show you how I managed to take them. So if you're new to this channel, please consider hitting subscribe, because some of you are watching my videos but still are not the sub, still don't sub. Please make sure you're subscribing, like, and leave the comment on this video in order for me to know what you want to see in the next video. So after saying those things, so let's jump in the video straight. So I'm current on this pair, which is the AUDCHF, and I took this entry by using the entry type 2 model. So I will take you step by step how I managed to take it. So what I saw the first time, I saw that I had this break of market structure here, which was the minor break of market structure, because this was the major, So after knowing that this is the minor structure, what I did is just to wait for the market to come, and what I saw is that the market, this structure was already tapped this level. And the time that I saw this structure tap this level, the market was at this level, I think something like this, I think. So what I did is just to jump at this level to see if I can find any type 2 there or any type of entry that I know. So after going to this level here in the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we were having this transition at this level here. We were having the transition at this level here, which was our 1 hour transition. And in this today's scenario, in this session, I want you to understand one thing. Sometimes you have to confirm this shift in order for you to be very sure that this entry that you are focusing on, this level, can be more powerful or what, and how you have to consider this, how to confirm this shift. You have to understand these two scenarios. If you find something like this, the price just came to your area and reacted and give you something like this, the transition with this inside formation, what you have to understand is that if you get something like this, it means in the daily time frame, it means this is the major break of market structure and this is the minor break of market structure. But in the 1 hour time frame or 4 hours time frame and below, we say this is the major structure and this is just the minor structure, which is the formation, right? So in this case, it means if the price just give you this transition, you see this low here, this is the major break, this is the minor structure, which is the inside formation in our case. So it means if the price break this level and fail to break this level, it means we have the 1 hour transition, but we don't have the FTA. Why the FTA? As we know that if we are using monthly, daily, 1 hour, and 15 as our main cost cycle, between monthly and daily we have weekly. Between daily and 1 hour we have 4 hours. Between 15 and 1 hour we have 30 minutes. So what do I mean when I said FTA? FTAs are those time frame that are found in between your time frame coordination, the time frame that you skip in order to follow your time frame coordination. The time frame that we skip between this monthly and daily is weekly. So weekly, 4 hours and 30, these is our FTAs time frame. So in order for you to confirm the 1 hour time frame transition, you have to make sure you check the 4 hours time frame. What I mean is the FTA of the 15 minutes is the 30 minutes. FTA of the 1 hour is 4 hours. FTA of the daily is the weekly. You understood? So in this case here, if you want to be sure that this area can hold your trade, you have to make sure. If you have case like this, you'll find a case that you have already break the minor structure, and also the major structure is not yet broken, it means there is no FTA in the 4 hours time frame. It means in the 4 hours time frame we have something like this. It is not, we don't have the break yet in the 4 hours time frame. If you find something like this area can be risky for you to trade. Why? Because if the price will fail to break this level, may come and give you some pips, but it may take you out, because it means the knowledge behind is that if the market failed to break this level, it means the liquidity that were found from this point to this point are not strong enough to break this level. So the market will have to go back down to the lowest time frame or to the other breaks in order for it to find another liquidities so it can come and break that level. So you have to make sure you understand that scenario. That is the first case. But the second case is if you find you have the transition with the inside formation and the structure that is displaying on your FTA as the FTA, the area that has to be broken in order for you to confirm this is the FTA. If you find that structure is very far from the structure that gives you the transition with the inside formation in the 1 hour time frame, so it means this is the 4 hours structure, which is this. If the 4 hours breaks this level, it means we have the FTA, we have the 4 hours transition. If this is the structure that we are waiting for the market to break in the 4 hours time frame in order for us to say we have the transition in the 4 hours time frame, and this is the structure that was already broken in the 1 hour time frame. If this is structure, these two structure are very far, you can just, if you find something like this, you can just trade this level, and then if the market will come to take these levels, you are taking profit. First take a profit will be at this level, and the second take a profit will be at this level here, because this is the only level that you want your market to break. So if the market will fail to break this level, you have to exit this point, because it means the amount of liquidity that are found from this point to this point are not strong enough to break this level. So the market will have to go back to the lowest time frame, maybe to this level, or lowest liquidities from outside these levels here, to find enough liquidity for it to come to break. So in this case here, if you find these two scenario, you have to know how to differentiate it, because here we have the major break, major break, but here we have major minor, and the price was already break the minor but didn't break the major. So if the market didn't break the major, it means we are very risky. It is very, very risky to trade at this level here. But if the market will give you that level and then give you the transition and then break both of them, the transition with the 1 hour but also break the 4 hours transition, which is the FTA, it means this level will be very, very strong enough to hold your orders to the upside direction. So in this case, what we can see here, what we were having here, is that the market was already give us this transition in the 1 hour time frame, but this level here is the level that we will want the market to break in order for us to say we have the transition in the 4 hours time frame. But what we can see in the 4 hours time frame, we were not having that transition. So what we want to see is to wait until the market breaks, because this high and this high are very, very close. Sometimes in this case you can come and take some liquidities to this point, because if you take some liquidities from this point, it means the market will be 90-80% that it will come to this level. So if you take the liquidities from these levels, you may have to use this as your first take a profit, because this is your FTA, and if the market failed to break this, you know the rest. Yeah. So for me, what I did, just waited for the market to see if the market will come to this level. I'll take the entry, but if the market will break this level, will be I will be more confident that I can take liquidities from this point. So what I did, just waited, and what the market did, the market just tries to come to take my liquidities. And in this case, now I can just go back to this level because I know my FT is not confirmed yet, but still I can say that if the price will come, if we'll turn from this point and come to take my liquidities, this will be my take profit. So it may be it may give me some pips. So in this case, I can just go back to the lowest time frame and mark this structure here to refine it, or I can just wait for the 4 hours break. And what the price did next candle, the price just breaks above, as you can see. And what we can see, if we go back to the 4 hours time frame, we were already having this structure here as our transition in the 4 hours time frame. Not only the transition, but also with the inside formation. So what the price says is that this transition with the inside formation that you found after confirming your entry type 2 is now very, very powerful. You can now just come here to refine and find your entry, put your entry, and wait for the market to come to activate it, because it's already confirmed in both time frame, 1 hour, but also in your FTA time frame, which is 4 hours. And sometimes you have to understand that not every you don't have to use FTA in every transition. You don't have to use the FTA in every transition. You have to use the FTA only if you find the case like this. You have the transition here, but you don't have the transition at this level. And in the FTA, it says that you have to break this level in order for you to confirm that the FTA is already confirmed. So if you find a case like this, you have to use the FTA. But if you don't find a case like this, you don't have to use the FTAs. I think I'm understood. So let's try to refine it. We go back to the 15 minutes, and in the 15 minutes, what we found is we were having this inside formation here. We were having that inside formation down here. We can use it, but the stop loss were very high, so we can just go back to the 3 minutes. And in the 3 minutes time frame, what I found is that I was having this inside formation down here, and with a clear gap. You can see we were having clear gap here, so it means the market has to come to fill this gap. So this formation that is found here below the gap, it means this liquidity may be the valid liquidity because it has the gap. So after knowing that, I went back to the 1 hour time frame, and let's go back to the daily time frame because this price took a bit to come to activate those liquidities. So we know our entries at this level here. The price just came, you see, came and then came and activate our entry. This is our entry. So I've already taken my take a profit from the FTA, which is 4 hours time frame. My first take profit was at this level. The second take a profit is at this level because what I know is that this is the area of liquidity that the market has to come to react. So if the market will come to react and give me any type of liquidity or any type of entry that I know, I'll take control this level too. So that was the AUDCHF. Let's move on the GBPCHF, which in the GBPCHF we had also another trade from this point with the same scenario, but at this level we had a reaction on this special case entry. The price just came and reacted to that special case entry, and after the reaction, what we want to see the transition with the inside formation in the lowest time frame. So we cut that chart and then we go back to the 1 hour time frame, and in the 1 hour time frame what we found is that we were having this level here, which is our transition in the 1 hour time frame, but this level here is the transition in our 4 hours time frame. And because we know this will be the FTA, as you can see. So because the FTA is a bit far, we can go to these levels here and tries to refine it in order for us to get some liquidities. And if we find an entry here, let's go back to refine first, and I'll explain to you what I mean. You can see we were having this inside formation up here, which was very, very clean. And then if we go back to 3 minutes, in the 3 minutes say that we don't have any formation down up here. And if we go back to the 1 minute, you can see that say that the formation that we are considering up here is already consumed. We don't have any unconsumed entry area here, but also in this level here we can see we were having this level, this as our entry. As you can see, this is the inside formation. The price didn't break up, so this is the inside formation, and what you can see, it was not yet taken. So what I mean is, because we had the entry at that level, it means if the market will come before reaching to this week, it means I have to take this entry, and then my first take profit will be at this level, because if the price will break this level and fail to break this, I will be in danger, because the market will come and take me, market may come and take me out. So after knowing that, what I did is to wait for the market to come to take my liquidity. And what the price did, the market just came, failed to activate my entry, and then breaks the 4 hours area. And after breaking, if you go back to the 4 hours time frame to confirm if they are in any transition there, you may see we were having also the 4 hours transition. So now our FTA is already confirmed. So we are waiting for the market to come to our main target. What the price did, the price just came, take our entry, and then moves below. So you may be wondering why this is the long week. Maybe we should be out now. If we measure the stop loss, if we put our maximum stop loss, you see 15 pips, you can see we were very, very safe. So that is how this GBPCHF was traded on that level. Yes. And moving to NZDJPY, we had an NZDJPY pair. Also we had the a couple of the entries here, but the main entry that I'm going to talk about is this one. We had a break of market structure at this level here, and after having the break of market structure, it means these are the minor structure. This is the minor structure, this is the minor structure, this is the minor structure, but also this is the minor structure. So what the price did, the price just came and reacted to that level, and then after the reaction, if you go back to the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we were not having any transition here, because we were expecting the 1 hour transition at this level. But what we can see, we have that the same case that I mentioned before. We have this minor structure, we have this main structure. So it means the minor structure is very close to the main structure. So in order for us to confirm that we can trade the areas that are found inside this after this 1 hour transition, in order for us to confirm that we can be safe to trade these areas, the market has to break also this level, because this level, it may be, we assume that this can be our 4 hours transition, which is the FTA. And if we go back to the 4 hours time frame, what the price did, what the price says, the price said this is the main target that you have to consider in order for you to say this will be your 4 hours transition. So after knowing that, I just waited for the market to do that thing. So what the price did, the price just came, breaks, did come to break, but the price just came and breaks this 1 hour transition, but also break this high here, which means in the 4 hours time frame we already have the FTA activated or confirmed. So after knowing that, it means now we are very, very confident that we can use these liquidity that are found after this 1 hour transition, after our type 2 being confirmed by this 1 hour transition. We are very, very confident that if we consider any structure down here, the price will come to take that liquidities and then move up. So after knowing that, we just went back to the lowest time frame, which is 1 hour, this formation, and then go back to the lowest time frame, which is the 15 minutes time frame. And in the 15 minutes time frame, we are having this liquidity engineering here, and then if we put our stop loss from this point to this point, we were having 9 pips, 10 pips. To this point, it was 29 pips, which was very, very high. So we just have to go back to the lowest time frame, which is 3 minutes. And in the 3 minutes, what we can find here is that we were having this inside formation down here, which we can consider it. But in order for us to be sure, because we have these wicks here that overlaps, we have to make sure in the 1 hour time frame, 1 minute time frame, sorry, this formation is already still safe. So in the 1 minute time frame, we can see we were having another structure, which is this one. So we can use this formation, as you can see here. We can use this formation as our main area, and still we have a clear gap from this point, as you can see. So this formation can be varied in our case. So after knowing that, we go back to the 1 hour time frame and waited for the market to come to activate that entry. And what the price did, price just came, activate our entry, and as usual, because we are in the 1 hour time frame, we can use 4 hours as our take a profit, our first take a profit, and this will be our first take a profit in the 4 hours time frame, and the last take a profit will be at this level, which is our daily turning point. So the daily turning point will be your last take a profit, and that is how this NZDJPY was traded. Very simple. So another trade was this USDCAD. We had a trade on the USDCAD, and this was from this level here. After this price give us this break of market structure, we were having this special case entry here. I know why I said this is the special case entry here, and the market just came and reacted to that special case entry. And then after the reaction, we have to see the transition of the inside formation in 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, what the price did, the price just gave us a transition. But what made me wait is that after the transition, 1 hour transition, we had this structure here. This was the 1 hour transition. We had this structure here, and the price is already tapped that level. So if we go to the 4 hours time frame, and the 4 hours said maybe this is the main area in the 4 hours time frame to consider for the to do the consideration for the transition in the 4 hours time frame. If this will be the level that the 4 hours transition has to happen, we have to make sure this price also broken in order for us to consider this, even if we have already confirmed our entry type 1 in the 1 hour time frame. Why? Because this size was very, very close, but also this candle has already reached to this level here, which is the level that 4 hours says the transition has to happen at that level. So after knowing that, what I did is to wait for the market to come to take out that level in order for me to say, now I can consider that level. After taking that level, when I went back to the 4 hours time frame, I saw that I've already also having the transition on this 4 hours time frame. So it means the 1 hour transition is already confirmed, not by its only time frame, but also in the 4 hours time frame. So now we can trade peacefully, and we can be more confident that we can use these liquidities from this point to take liquidities. So after knowing that, just let's delete this one. Let's cut the chart from this point. And then we just have to mark this level here. And then after marking that level, we just go back to the 15 minutes time frame. And in the 15 minutes time frame, we can see we don't have any liquidity there. And we go back to 3 minutes time frame. And in the 3 minutes time frame, we found that we were having this inside formation, which was not yet taken here. So after knowing that is the inside formation that was not yet taken, and the stop loss was only like 7 pips, I choose to use this as my main entry and put my maximum stop loss, because this is the USDCAD. We can put our maximum with of 15 pips there. So what I did is to wait for the market to come to activate that entry for me. What the price did, the price just went, came and activate that entry. My first take profit will be at this level in the 4 hours time frame, but in the daily time frame, because we started from the daily, it means our first take profit in the daily, you can use this one. In the 1 hour, you can use this one. So in the daily is this one. The last take profit will be at this level, because this is the turning point. So what the price did, also activated our last take profit. The last pair that I'm going to explain to you how we trade it is this SAR USD. We had 2 entries on this SAR USD. The first entry was at this level here. We had 2 break of market structure. Sorry, here. We had a 2 break of market structure at this level here. We were having this current daily break of market structure, but we were having this level here. So what I did, I just took some liquidities from this level here, which is the daily current level. But what I knew is that after taking some liquidity from this point, this area won't break or give me the new high before coming to this level. Why? Because if we use the FTA weekly as our FTA, the weekly say that this is just the week overlap. This daily area of liquidity that we marked with the green level, this is just the week overlap on the weekly time frame. But this structure that we marked with the green, with the blue color, is our main area of liquidity, is our main weekly area of liquidity. So it means the market, because this is just a week overlap, the market will come to react, but it won't create new high, and then it won't create new high because there are some liquidity that are remaining inside this level, has to be filled. So the market will react and then come to take the liquidities from this point and then moves above, even to create new high. So after knowing that, what I did is to go back to the daily time frame and analyze the entry from this point, which was the aggressive entry. We find another aggressive entry. We find an aggressive entry at this level. Let me go back to the 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, yes, we were having this inside formation here. And if I took the entry from this point, because this was the inside formation and this was the liquidity engineering, but what I did, I just went back again to the 30-second, and in the 30-second I found that I was having another inside formation right above here, and it was having a clear gap, so the market has to come to fill this gap. So this price took me out because of the stop loss, because as you know, my maximum stop loss in the SAR USD is 20 pips. So if you put a 20 pips stop loss here from this point here, this is your 20 pips stop loss, the market will come and take you out, as you can see. So after taking me out at taking me out. As you can see, this was 20 pips. The price went about 500 pips. And then after that, the market came again to my level, the level that I was waiting for the market to reach in order for me to take a swing trade. And this swing trade, I took this by using special case entry, this one. As you can see, we were having this special case entry here. The market just came, reacted to it, and then if we go back to the 1 hour time frame, we were having a clear transition here. And then after that transition, we were having this inside information down here. So because I know the FTA is very, very far, so if the market will come to take these liquidities from this point before breaking that level, I mean before breaking this weekly level here, I mean this weekly level here, because for now we don't have the weekly break at this level here. We don't have. So if the market will come to me to this level and then activate these entries from this turning point here, the market just came and activate my entry. I don't know why the network is it's not good. Yes, if the market will come to take my entries from this move, it means they take a profit will bet at this level, because this is the FTA, and now the market failed to break it. But because we know that this is the turning point, we have to take that order. Maybe we can see another take a profit if we have them in this correction here. So if we have another take a profit, which is the first take a profit, we put it at this level according to this correction. But if there is not, but we can use this as our take a profit, because if the market will come to this level and fail to break it, it may take you out. But also still, you're not very safe here, because in the 4 hours time frame, let's see, in the 4 hours time frame, yeah, you were not safe to trade this level, because in the 4 hours time frame we don't have that transition there. So what the price did, let's try to refine it first in order to find our entry. Let me go back to the lowest time frame as possible, because we don't have any time. We can just go back to the 1 minute time frame, because we know this is the main area that we have to come to take those liquidities. So in this level, in the 1 minute time frame, we could see that we were having this inside formation down here, which was not yet taken. You can take it, but if you went back to the lowest time frame, which is 30 seconds, and I usually use 30 seconds on gold, because gold is a very, very pair that have high volatility. So you can use 30 seconds. 1 minute 30 seconds has to be your friendly time frame. So after knowing that is the area that I have to wait for the market to come, just put my hand at that level and waited for it to come. So let me play it. We have the break. The price just didn't come to activate our entry, because our main entry is at this level, but the price give us another area of liquidity, so we just push this away and focus on this one. Then after the market came, take the liquidity for the first time, took us out. Now we know we are coming to this level, to the level that we were waiting for so long. The market came, activate that entry. So because we are in the daily time frame, we can use this as our first take a profit, this as our second take a profit, and then the last take a profit will be at this level, which is the weekly turning point. And we are very sure that we will come to this level. Why? Because we are in the weekly level. This area, this green area, this week overlap here, failed to give us to come to this level, because this was not the area of liquidity. This structure didn't create the new area of liquidity. But if there was a candle here, we would put our take a profit at this level. But because this was the area of liquidity, main area of liquidity, and the market has already came and take those liquidities from this low point here. So now we are expecting the market to touch this level here, and if the market will fail to break this level, the market can come and take you out, because we don't have a new, it means the market will not we will not having a new area of liquidity. So what the price did, the price just take those liquidities, and then as you can see, the market just came and activate our take a profit, which is that turning point, and price tries to come to take us out, but went up again. Yes, like that. So that is how this trade was traded. This SAU USD was traded. Another trade, it was from the EURCAD that one of my students took, but it took him out because of the same scenario that I mentioned before. We were expecting, he had the type 2 at this level. I didn't took this entry, but he took, one of my students, he took it. So you can see after this area of liquidity, the market just came and reacted to that level, and after the reaction, if you go back to the 1 hour time frame, you can see that you are having that transition there, here, and in the 4 hours time frame, we don't have any. We were having this level as our FTA, but also the price came and break it, as you can see. So it means this level is very we are very confident that we can get liquidities from this point here. So if we mark this structure and we went back maybe to 15 minutes to refine it, we don't see anything. If we go back to 3 minutes time frame to see, we still don't have anything there. But if we go back, I think, to the 1 minute time frame, if I'm not mistaken, we were having this beautiful structure down here, which was not yet taken, with a clear gap. So this will be the area that can be varied for us. So if we go back to the 1 hour time frame, we have to wait for the market to come at this level here. So the price just came, activate our entry. Activate our entry. What we were waiting in the 4 hours time frame, we were at least, this has to be our first take a profit. The last take a profit will be at this daily turning point, which is here. But the price didn't come to take that liquidities. Why? Because the price didn't come and take us out. As you can see, take us out. It moves like 70 pips, 60 pips, and then after that the market came and take him out. Why? I saw that because this was just the week overlap on the weekly. The same scenario on the gold. This was just the week overlap, and this is the current level that the weekly time frame has to come. So it means this will be just the reaction, and then the market will come to take liquidities from this level. So I think that is the main reason why this price took him out. But at least we were waiting at least for the market to come at these levels here, but the price didn't do it. So this happens, and if happens, you have to take it as a loss. But also we were having this GBPUSD here, and in this GBPUSD, some of you may wondering, we were having the type 2 here. Also, we were having the type 2 here. Previous weeks, as you can see, the price just came, reacted to this area of liquidity, which was the daily area of liquidity, but not only the daily area of liquidity, it was also the weekly level. And then after the reaction, the price did give us the 1 hour transition here, which is the transition here. But also you can still wondering why because if you go to the 1 minute time frame above these levels here, you could find you were having this inside formation here, which was very clean with a very clear gap. So the market has to come to activate those liquidities and went below. But why the price didn't come to take that liquidity? Because of the special KC entry, which is this one. You can see this one. Because of this special KC entry, the market just came, activate the special KC entry, and till today is selling. So that is how special KC entry is working. So guys, to this point I can say thank you for watching, but if you're not the sub, please subscribe to this channel in order for you to motivate me to make a good content like this. But also make sure you leave your like, but also your comment below in order for me to know what you want to see in the next video. The next week we will upload another video. Stay tuned, stay safe, wish you a good day, guys.